Hi, I'm Jacob Schmeidler from the Buckeye Junior Farmers 4-H Club here in Ellis County. This is my 8th year as a 4-H member, and I've pretty much been involved in 4-H my whole life. I'm currently a sophomore at Thomas More Prep Marian High School here in Hayes, and am involved in various activities such as football, track, wrestling, science Olympiad, and many more. I have 2 younger sisters who are both active members of my 4-H club, and both my parents have been involved in 4-H since their youth. They even met through 4-H. I guess you could say 4-H is in my blood. This year, I have chosen to do my KAP over the Space Tech project. Space Tech has always been an interest of mine, and I've been involved in the project since my first years of 4-H. For instance, my first 4-H project was to build a model rocket such as this one here. Since then, I've moved on to building and programming many types of robots like this one. Through 4-H, I've gotten many opportunities to both attend and teach many Space Tech classes, and even compete in various robotics competitions, both at the county and state level. I have to say, my favorite learning experience in Space Tech this year definitely has to be being able to work with and teach the youth in my community. Though this may not seem like a huge learning experience for me, I assure you it definitely was, being that I not only got to build communication skills with these young kids, but I also got to per se hack into their brains a bit and maybe even see a thing or two about what they were thinking, so that I could not only help them learn what I was teaching, but so that I could also learn a thing or two from them and maybe even help the future of Space Tech prosper. My main goal for my Space Tech project this year was to teach not only my first, but my second robotics class at Discovery Days. Why is the second class so important? Because with the second class came new challenges, such as what exactly do we focus this class on? And from there, what curriculum do we teach? Luckily for my team and I, we're all 3 very up to date on the new technology crazes and all the hype about robotics these days. So we had to think outside the box to create a class like that. What do you call a class like that? Robotics Beyond the Brain. Why? Because we not only looked at how technology is built, but why it's built. Not only how technology does exactly what it does, but why it does it. Not only did we get to work with our own robots, but we also got to tour the K-State Robotics Lab. That's right, the 9-time National Champions Lab. Now that's pretty cool for me. At the end of the day, we had 100% positive feedback, saying that every kid in our class learned at least a thing or two about robotics from us. Now that's a win in my books and a goal completed. Throughout this year, I've received many opportunities to display leadership and citizenship in my community through my Space Tech project. My favorite way to do so was by volunteering at my local recreation center to teach Space Tech classes to the youth of my community. By doing so, I was able to open up various opportunities to these kids that they may have never even thought of before. Not only that, but I was able to teach them about all the uses of robotics and how they affect us in our day-to-day lives. Space Tech is a project unlike most others. No matter how much you may already know about Space Tech, there will always be a world of opportunities yet out there to explore. With this being said, I plan on continuing my involvement in Space Tech for as long as I can. For example, I'm already planning on teaching even more robotics classes this spring, and I'm already signed up to teach yet another robotics class at Discovery Days this summer. Since I've always had a huge interest in robotics, I could foresee myself pursuing a college education and possibly even a career in the robotics field. In addition to that, I've always had a huge knack for agriculture, and have always considered pursuing a career in the agricultural field. To combine the two, I could more specifically go into an ag-robotics program at a university such as Kansas State, and possibly even pursue a career in the ag-robotics field later on in my life. Space Tech has been a major part of my life from a young age. It has played a huge role in molding me into the person I am today, and has taught me lots of responsibility and many leadership and problem-solving skills over the years. I am grateful for all the wonderful opportunities Space Tech has offered to me, and I can't wait to see what the future has in store for me in this area. Thank you for considering me as a finalist in the Kansas Space Tech KAP Award this year. Thank you, and God bless.